really into the meat of what I like to, at least what I think you like to talk about as well, right? You know, how do we now go from being that team that has an idea to really executing on it through that sales cycle, going through those RFPs, those demos. And you know, I think one of the biggest things, the reason I like this hole is because it's kind of cool. It's got some risk reward, but it's got a lot of hazards.
It does.
And you know, my philosophy is kind of stand up there, grip it, rip it, let it run. And you're like, hey, watch out for this, do this, kind of giving me some better advice. So, you know, I think maybe that kind of starts to kind of align with kind of what you do after you've laid that foundation of the team, what you're doing next, right?
Sure. So when I think about where I've seen folks make mistakes and really hurt themselves during the sales cycle, the pitfalls, the hazards they run into are really not being specific enough during their sales cycle. I do a lot of demos, Shannon, and you know, I demonstrate software, I demonstrate how a WMS works, and where I normally succeed most and where my customers succeed most is when they give me a script, when they give me specific things they want to see. If you give a demo person just a blank slate, right, you might end up comparing putt-putt golf to tour play. Because at the end of the day, a demo instance can be very, very friendly to the person doing that demo. You need to identify specifically what's important to you during your demo and be able to target that with your software partners. So have them show you exactly what you need to see for your operation. And then I like to remind folks, keep score. I mean, it seems like an obvious thing to say, but you and I are keeping score on our scorecards today. And I'll be honest with you, while I'm doing that, there's going to be a few bogeys out there and there's going to be a few birdies. When you just look at a demo, don't get impressed by the shiny things only. And this is an insider tip. I can show you every dashboard in the world that just looks gorgeous in a demo instance. We've got graphs going left to right, top to bottom, X to Y, all of them. Those graphs look gorgeous in a demo, but don't get distracted by that. Understand you still have a business to run, and you still have an operation that needs basically an entire holistic system to support that. So target those areas. Understand you're going to need to compromise. There may be some bogeys in some areas, but overall balance it out. Where are you going to make their biggest wins? Where are you going to solve the majority of your deficiencies? And how does your operation fit into that base product model? And so really where we're going to go next is what to watch out for during that demo in relation to customizations. How to understand what the difference is between a product extension and a product customization, and how those could have vast impacts on the cost of your WMS in the long run.